Week 1 is in the books, and the Guru's here with all the results. Watch this.
It was a tribute to the 10-year anniversary of 9/11, and players and fans showed their respect in many ways. Check out this guy's shoes. The Sharks broke my heart and won the week. Ray Rice looked every bit the number 1 pick, and Reggie Bush scored his first touchdown as a Dolphin. But it was Kenny Britt who really did most of the damage. Yes, Ernie, I guess he really is worth a number 3 pick. The Sharks beat up on the Hellcats, who got 16 from Kolb, and then had this big kickoff return from Percy Harvin. Did you see that right there, about the 35-yard line? My guy, my kicker in the 4th round, trying to make this feeble attempt to tackle. Nate Kading, out for the year. All I needed was 2 kicker points, and I win the $100 for this week. Or perhaps I could add Colston in my lineup instead of Dwayne Bowe. At least I had this guy. Thanks, Jeff, for your advice in starting Welker over Manningham. Good call. I beat up on Last Longer, who still had a monster day from McCoy. The Mustangs beat up on Donkey Kong. Resnick got only 1 point from Chris Johnson, his number 1 overall pick, while the Stangs had no one in double figures, but they still were led by a Michael Vick effort. How does this girl do this? For the Jets, Aaron Rodgers was a stud, but Tampa Bay did nothing with their running back committee, and their 3 wideouts also came up empty. Tony Romo may be an NFL disaster, but in the fantasy league he's just fine. And the Chips used a nice weasel move to get Darren Sproles, and that helped them win their game against the Jets. Meanwhile, the Jets' first-round pick is sitting on the bench. The Coolers are the Truans were all over the Animal Dogs. AP had only 3, but it was Tom Brady scoring 23 that destroyed the Dogs. At least Cam Newton looked pretty nice, sitting over on the bench. What about Bob had no Foster, and the Bears destroyed them with Calvin Johnson, Steve Jackson. I hope he's not hurt too bad.
How are you enjoying
and of course,
Blake, you got all the guys you want? You wanted who?
I wanted Julio Jones, we got him, and we want Matt Forte.
So,
yes, he said. Look at Matt Forte. He's rumbling and bumbling down the field. He could go all the way. Our Vegas draft was beautiful this year, and our league has been pretty lucky to have this room at Bally's for the last 3 years to watch our games. Could anything be better, sitting around with a bunch of guys watching football? Of course, some of them were sleeping on the couch on Sunday morning. Some of them were on their computers or laptops. But most of the people there were just watching games, trying to cheer for their favorite teams. And that is our Week 1 wrap-up.